Spring's all about new life and the connection with the lamb cam, with the lambs being born. At the moment where we are, there's daffodils everywhere, everything's popping up. And it's just like that whole beginning of that circle of life. And I think that it's a really great thing for the children to experience that. Most of our children that we bring out to farms with the Country Trust are children that live in inner city areas, more developed areas. Something for them, coming out to a farm is not something they would normally do. It shows them different lifestyles. It also, what we're really trying to do is teach children a bit more about where their food comes from, that whole relationship with the land, meeting different people.
It's so important for children to know where their food actually comes from and how it's produced. As a teacher, we're teaching them this, but it's all, they don't realise. So like today, we've learned that the male lambs, in 6 months' time, they could be eaten it. Our children couldn't grasp that before, but seeing it live and being told to them by the farmer, this is real life.
This is the first time I've actually seen a sheep close to me. When I stroked it, it felt like a cushion.
The best bit of my day was lambing. I got a chance to feed the sheep and it felt really, really nice because they're all lovely.
The mother knows the sound of her own lambs bleating.
A webcam on a farm is a really good idea. It will give us the opportunity to reach out to a lot more children than we would usually be able to. Most of our farms have limits on how many classes we can actually bring out, so this way we can bring the farm to the children rather than bring the children to the farm.
I think a webcam on a farm has brilliant potential to really help children understand what goes on a farm all throughout the day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. There's always something going on, even in the middle of the night. So for instance, during lambing, Matthew or I might be out here because there's a ewe that needs lambing, maybe a pet lamb that needs feeding. There's always something to be seen.
Having the live web feed and the live camera will benefit us as teachers to revisit the working farm that we've been to today, and the children can then show their parents the places they visited on the working farm.
You can see what's going on and what we explored at the farm.
So as a teacher, this is just one of the best teaching resources you can do. And the teacher gets to have fun, and to see the children really enjoy themselves is just the best thing.
I definitely think that they will go away with long-lasting memories of their first school visit or first visit to a farm, and especially a working farm.
I'm going to tell my family that I had a really nice time and I got to feed the sheep and it was really nice.
The best bit about my day was seeing the lamb born. The mummy had a licker, so when it goes on the big field and it's near her, she recognises that it's her own lamb.
Well, I think the highlight of the day just simply must have been that ewe giving birth to a lamb in front of all of those children. There's a class of 30 kids who will probably never again in their lives see that happening. They're really lucky to have been here at a time when it did happen. And really, she couldn't have picked her moment more perfectly from our point of view. So for me, that was a highlight, and I hope for the kids that will be as well. The other thing that I've really enjoyed, which I always do with these children's visits, is that they're so interested in what's going on. They ask so many questions, and things that we just take for granted every single day, they question, and I find that very interesting and rewarding.
Country Trust are offering this as a free activity to children, which is vital for our children because we don't get to do activities like this. But I'll definitely recommend using Country Trust because it's just an amazing opportunity for anybody who wants to come to the country and see live animals in the farms.